How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Summer Sale is running from now until July 29th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $9, 85% off, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom is a story-driven RPG that follows young King Evan on a heroic quest to rebuild his kingdom, unite his world, and protect its people from looming dark forces. You'll explore an animated world that seamlessly blends cinematic storytelling with engaging gameplay, battle fantastical creatures in strategic, real-time combat, and manage kingdom-building elements that shape the fate of your realm. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 85 hours to platinum. For $6, 65% off, Salt and Sanctuary is a dark, brutally challenging 2D action RPG from Ska Studios, where a doomed sailor is shipwrecked on a cursed island and must fight through fog-shrouded valleys, labyrinthine passageways, and blood-soaked dungeons teeming with unspeakable, long-forgotten evil. Discover, craft, and upgrade over 600 weapons, armor pieces, spells, and items across a richly developed classless RPG system with fast, complex Souls-like combat. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, Zero Escape, the Nonary games, includes 2 gripping Nonary games, each featuring 9 unwilling participants kidnapped to unfamiliar, high-stakes, perilous locations. One group is trapped on a sinking boat with only 9 hours to escape, while the other is locked in a mysterious facility and forced to trust or betray each other under life-or-death pressure, with death inevitable if the rules are broken or they fail entirely. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $9, 85% off, Sakura Wars is a vibrant action-adventure and dating sim hybrid set in an alternate 1940s steampunk Tokyo, where the Imperial Combat Revue defends the city from invading demonic forces threatening all of humanity. As newly appointed Captain Seijiro Kamiyama, you'll lead the struggling Flower Division by building trust, improving morale, and rekindling their fighting spirit through heartfelt interactions and emotional choices. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, South Park: The Fractured But Whole is a hilarious RPG where you play the new kid, joining Stan, Kyle, Kenny, Cartman, and friends in a crime-fighting adventure through the chaotic, crime-ridden streets of South Park. Customize your superhero, recruit a roster of bizarre allies like Mysterian, Toolshed, and Human Kite, and engage in strategic, turn-based combat that combines powers, gadgets, and environmental interactions. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $9, 40% off, Gone Home is a first-person narrative exploration game set in 1995, casting you as a young woman returning from overseas to an empty rural Oregon home where her family has mysteriously vanished. Search through detailed rooms at your own pace, examine handwritten notes and personal belongings to piece together story threads, and uncover what happened through environmental storytelling. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $6, 80% off, Trover Saves the Universe is an offbeat comedy adventure where your dogs have been dognapped by a lunatic using their life essence to destroy the entire cosmos, and only you and Trover, a reluctant purple eye-hole monster, can save everything. Explore alien worlds, solve puzzles, and make morally questionable choices, while upgrading both Trover and yourself with unique abilities and fast-paced, chaotic, and often absurd gameplay. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $7, 70% off, 12 Minutes is a real-time, top-down interactive thriller where a romantic evening turns into a nightmare after a police detective bursts in, accuses your wife of murder, and kills you, only for you to wake up moments before it all happens again. Trapped in a relentless 12-minute time loop, you must use observation, deduction, and perfect timing to unravel the mystery, alter events, and find a way to break the cycle once and for all. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $10, 50% off, Onimusha Warlords is a remastered action-adventure classic that follows Samurai Samanosuke on a quest to rescue a captured princess and purge a demonic invasion threatening feudal Japan. You'll wield elemental weapons, solve environmental puzzles, and engage in fast, precise sword combat against hordes of grotesque creatures and cunning bosses, all enhanced by smooth analog controls and modern refinements. It's an 84 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7, 65% off. The Mummy Demastered is a 2D, non-linear action adventure that throws you into a thrilling, 16-bit inspired battle against the undead, as an elite agent tasked with defending humanity from terrifying supernatural forces. Wield an array of weapons, upgrades, and magical artifacts while exploring sprawling levels, solving clever puzzles, and facing relentless hordes of supernatural enemies led by the powerful Princess Amenet. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $6, 75% off, Guacamelee 2 Complete delivers the full Metroidvania experience, including the base game and both DLC packs for a complete, action-packed, colorful, and humor-filled adventure full of surprises and chaotic fun. The 3 Enemigos character pack adds game-changing costumes, while the Proving Grounds challenge level offers brutal tests and rich rewards, making this edition the ultimate, fully loaded Guacamelee experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $7, 65% off. Salt and Sacrifice is an action RPG where you play as a marked inquisitor tasked with hunting down powerful chaotic mages in a dark, sprawling kingdom teetering on the edge of ruin and constant supernatural threat. You'll explore labyrinthine environments, craft weapons and armor from defeated foes, and master a variety of weapons and runic arts while uncovering hidden secrets, traps, and formidable guardians lurking throughout the world. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $10, 60% off. World of Final Fantasy is a charming monster collecting RPG where twins Rain and Lan journey through the world of Grimoire, capturing iconic Final Fantasy creatures and stacking them into strategic monster towers. Explore colorful regions, battle using a unique stacking system, evolve captured mirages into stronger forms, and encounter familiar heroes and villains from across the Final Fantasy universe. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $10, 67% off, Mega Man 11 brings the Blue Bomber back in a stunning new entry that blends classic, challenging 2D platforming with vibrant hand-drawn environments, detailed 3D character models, and beautifully animated cinematic sequences. Battle robot masters, steal their powerful weapons, and experience the innovative double gear system to boost speed and power, adding fresh layers of strategy, skill, and excitement to the beloved gameplay. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $10, 60% off, Yakuza Like a Dragon Hero Edition is an RPG where you play a low-ranking Yakuza betrayed by the man he trusted most, rising from obscurity to become a hero while uncovering the shocking truth behind his family's destruction. This Hero Edition also includes the Job Set and Management Mode Set DLC, offering expanded gameplay, strategic depth, and a fully immersive, action-packed city life experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls, is a third-person action spin-off where Komaro Naegi and Toko Fukawa fight to survive a child-led revolution in the despair-ridden streets of Toa City. Use Komaru's hacking gun to disable and manipulate murderous Monokuma robots, switch to Toko's Genocide Jack persona for frantic close-quarters combat, and unravel the dark secrets of the Warriors of Hope. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition is a first-person shooter where you pilot agile titans and skilled pilots through vertical combat across futuristic battlefields, combining parkour and firepower to dominate the chaotic frontier. You'll experience the full single-player campaign and competitive multiplayer, and use all unlocked titans, pilot classes, and advanced loadouts from the Jumpstart pack while customizing weapons and war paints. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $6, 70% off, Elite Dangerous is a massive open-world space simulator where you explore a fully realized Milky Way, trade, fight, and survive in a vast, connected galaxy shaped by player actions and evolving narratives. Start with a small starship and credits, upgrade your ships, explore planets, and participate in multi-crew co-op, Horizon's planetary missions, or massive multiplayer battles across 400 billion star systems. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 400 hours to platinum. For $9, 70% off, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is a high-octane fighting game spin-off from the beloved Persona series, where heroes battle waves of shadows in the intense P1 Climax tournament. Featuring a deep roster of playable characters, including Persona 3 fan favorites and Shadow versions, players can master a variety of fighting styles, learn intricate combos, and execute powerful Persona skills in fast-paced, strategic matches. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $9, 65% off, Bug Fables, The Everlasting Sapling is an adventure RPG where you follow 3 heroes on a quest across Bulgaria to find the legendary Everlasting Sapling, said to grant immortality. You'll explore diverse environments and engage in turn-based battles using action commands to enhance attacks, block enemy moves, and coordinate team strategies, while uncovering secrets and completing side quests and optional bosses. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $6, 90% off, God Eater 3 is an action-packed RPG where you hunt massive origami monsters using a versatile arsenal of God Arcs, each offering unique combat styles, devastating attacks, and strategic depth. Master new abilities like burst arts, dive-dash attacks, and evolved ground, air, and step techniques to dominate fearsome foes, while facing the terrifying Ash origami who utilize devour attacks and enter burst mode. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider is a stealth action adventure where you play Billy Lurk, a former killer for hire reunited with mentor Dodd, embarking on the ultimate assassination mission to eliminate the godlike outsider. Explore the grimy streets, rooftops, and hidden alleys of Karnaka, use supernatural abilities and inventive gadgets to outwit deadly opponents, and make morally complex decisions that shape the fate of the city. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $10, 75% off, the XCOM 2 collection is a massive turn-based strategy epic where you lead a desperate global resistance to overthrow Advent and reclaim Earth from brutal alien occupation forces. Command elite squads through permadeath tactical missions, manage your mobile Avenger base with deep research and resource systems, and face deadly new rulers in War of the Chosen alongside DLC like Alien Hunters and Shen's Last Gift. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $10, 84% off, Soulcalibur 6 is a weapons-based fighting game that delivers intense, skill-driven combat with all-new mechanics like Reversal Edge to block and counterattack, and Soul Charge to turn the tide of battle with precision and timing. Wield lethal hits, perform devastating combos, and face fearsome opponents across a variety of single-player modes, including a story mode revisiting the 16th century events of the original Soulcalibur. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $7, 85% off, 428 Shibuya Scramble is a live-action visual novel thriller where a single kidnapping in Tokyo's Shibuya district intertwines the fates of 5 wildly different protagonists over the course of one chaotic day. Shift between characters like a hot-blooded detective and a part-timer in a cat costume, make choices that branch into possible endings, and experience the story through a unique blend of text, live-action stills, and video sequences. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.